Mm. Hi, Sarah Uranus, Amara here, and today I'm going to talk about another Sailor Moon movie. Now, this is talking about, I don't know, some saga or tales going around. I can't say if it's true or not, that Sailor Moon will be on the Nickelodeon network. Now, a lot of men and women might first hear that and say, oh no. Toei has only contracted it out to Hulu and I don't know and whatever, you know, and maybe some other websites that I don't know the names of. And some might think that no way Nickelodeon would even pick it up. Well, a lot of men and women would think if it would be on Nickelodeon, that they would have to make a lot of undos to the way that it was done. You know, probably more undos than it was done to it the first time around. Now, this saga or tale, I don't know exactly where it came from. Well, one of our followers on YouTube talked about this, and one of our movies, books her words on it and talks about that. Now, I haven't heard it anywhere. I haven't heard it anywhere on the Elder Web, and trust me, the Elder Web is really big. So, yeah, but I haven't heard it anywhere. But let's talk about this. Which Sailor Moon would be on Nickelodeon Network? So there's, sundrous ways of Sailor Moon. There's the first English one done by Deacon Pioneer that a lot of Sailor Moon followers hate. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them do. And then there's the one that's currently being done. Then the one that's being done by Viz right now. Are not haven't completed yet. And then there's the one by, well, that's about it as far as the English ones are. Unless you count Crystal, that it was still being done by Viz as well. Now, I don't know which one it's going to be. Now, a lot of men and women would think to themselves, how would Sailor Moon even be on Nickelodeon, given to the fact that Nickelodeon has a lot of shows on it to begin with. But you see, it can work. You see, the Power Rangers are on Nickelodeon, so Sailor Moon can be. Now, I know some men and women are going to say, well, there's a lot of undos they have to do to it. True, depending, whatever which way of Sailor Moon they're going with. They would have to do some undos to it. If they were doing the one that Deacon Pioneer did, then yeah, the undos would stay. If it was the one that Viz was doing, they'd certainly have to make a lot of undos to it. Unless it was Sailor Moon Crystal, then there wasn't really that much undos to it. I think Sailor Moon Crystal might be the one that would most likely be the one that they're talking about. I think it might be Sailor Moon Crystal because I think that one is the more kin friendly out of all the Sailor Moons, at least for as far as Nickelodeon would be concerned. True, the Deacon Pioneer ones were kin friendly, but that was after a lot of undos were done to it. And me, that doesn't make me, me, I like the Deacon Pioneer, and I like the Viz as well. But the point is that I think Sailor Moon Crystal might be the series that Nickelodeon might pick up. But it would be really hard for Nickelodeon to try to get this over as new. Well, it would be new to Nickelodeon. But for many who already watched it on Hulu and whatever, would already seen it already. But I don't know which one it would be on Nickelodeon. If it would just be reruns of the Deacon Pioneer English one, or it would be the first run of Sailor Moon Crystal. I don't know, given the fact that it already ran on Hulu and it already ran on other websteads out there. But I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't heard any webstead say anything about it. I haven't heard Nickelodeon say anything about it. Vericom, the parent that owns Nickelodeon, hasn't said anything about it. So your guess is good as mine at this point of if Sailor Moon will be on Nickelodeon. I think I did hear the rumor one time. I did hear the saga or the tale somewhere, but I can't remember where I heard it. But tell me, what do you think about Sailor Moon being on Nickelodeon? And which Sailor Moon do you think would be on Nickelodeon? I most likely think it would be one of the kid-friendly ones. The one that a lot of Sailor Moon fans hate for some said point. I think it would be a rerun of the Deacon Pioneer Sailor Moon, the first Sailor Moon English one. It would be a rerunning of Sailor Moon Crystal that's being done right now by Viz. But it would not be the Viz one, since the Viz one has a lot of things in it that would be deemed unfriendly or unkin-friendly for Nickelodeon. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So it would most likely be the rerun of Deacon Pioneer's English Sailor Moon, or the first run of Viz's Sailor Moon Crystal, that I believe was a really good one and would be kid-friendly enough that Nickelodeon wouldn't mind running. But I don't know. You let me know which Sailor Moon you think it is. And I know before I end this movie, you're going to say that Sailor Moon can't work on Nickelodeon. Well, Power Rangers have been on Nickelodeon since 2010 AD. So don't say that it's the wrestling and the fighting, since there is wrestling and fighting in Sailor and Power Rangers. So if Power Rangers could work out, then Sailor Moon could work out too. But I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But let me know what you think. I'm Sarah Uranus Amara. Hope you like this movie.